foggy. Even the
I
fog
want
is in the house.
I want to
You want to
see
clean
if
the
it's
camera?
like no,
I
I
don't think it's the
think
camera.
no, I think it's
I think
our
it's the
light.
fog.
So you think it's inside?
I think it's inside.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Ah, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hello.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Feliz Año Nuevo. Is that how you say it? Feliz Año Nuevo.
Yes.
Feliz Año Nuevo, babe.
Feliz año nuevo. That's funny.
I know.
But the
I
light,
know.
I don't like the light.
So what are we gonna do? We have to adapt. We have 9 people on. We gotta
Wow,
keep
this
going.
so is guys. Okay, our light is very.
If we are not clear, we apologize. Obviously, we're in a different country. It's a different time zone. It's a different environment. So give us some grace. With this, guys, and thank you for who are here, and thank you for who that will be here. Bay and I are happy we're here.
Exactly. This is our first
Live
live
stream for the
stream.
new year.
Exactly. That's amazing.
It is.
And for us, like together.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
while.
like I don't know, 2 months or
It's maybe more.
maybe more.
Maybe
yeah,
more,
who knows? I don't remember good.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We are here and we are in India. And we are happy in India.
Yes. It's very, very interesting.
Country.
It's been a very interesting journey. And I would have to say that, India has been the most shocking country for us. Would you say that's true, babe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Let me see something. It's like I don't. Okay, now I can say hello for Klein Andre Blobs. He say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you both. Happy New Year, brother. Hope everything
Yeah,
is good
thank
with
you.
you and your family.
So yes, guys, we are here in India for how many days now?
Maybe like 14 days now, about 2 weeks.
Like
right?
2 weeks?
Yeah, about 2
like
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, and it's a good moment to talk about our first impressions. Right?
Definitely, yes, for sure. There's so many things that we want to talk about. There's so many places that we can begin with, but babe, what about for you as far as what has been the first thing that really stuck out to you, like, wow, this really got my attention?
Everything. Everything, because wow. Just when we went to the airport in Arabia Saudi,
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, and we saw like the room with all these Indian people was different. Immediately I feel like, wow, this is other level, other culture, other culture, or other, what is the name? Like environment.
Yeah, other energy.
Other energy. They really,
right.
guys, they are in the airport like in
They're
sleepers.
yeah.
They are very chill, like very relaxed. They are in the floor. They are sit down without shoes. Very relaxed at the airport. So in other country, and I was like, wow, very different. Because normally in my culture, you go to the airport not with the best outfit, like no, but you organize yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are very relaxed. So this was my first impression, like, wow, they are very relaxed. They don't care. They are like whatever.
And what Bay is talking about is so we had a connecting flight from Saudi Arabia to India, and while we're at the gate, going to Delhi, obviously many people going to Delhi, they're Indians, they're probably going back home, many Indian people waiting, and the way that these people dressed, obviously, were different. That's a given, but more than what they wore was, their mannerisms, the way they sat, the way they waited, the way they congregated amongst themselves. It was just a very I do whatever I want because this is who I am and it's okay. And as Bay said, people just lying down in the center of the waiting area, bare feet, just chilling, just very 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 casual, right? No regard to formality, or they don't have any, preconceived disposition of, okay, I'm in a specific environment, I need to be a particular way. No, they just do whatever, right?
That's true. They really do whatever.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's nice for them, but for me, it's like, wow,
Yeah.
it's different, you know?
Yeah.
This is like the first thing about them. And in the street, like now when we arrive here, the street guys, we can visit many places, and in every place we see the people very chill, um, with the slippers. There are people with house shoes.
Yeah.
There are people like, even they use like this, like the scarf, like the
Yeah,
skirt, like
yeah,
this.
yeah. The
What is
men,
the name?
the name escapes me, but the different attire of clothing that is worn here is also very very different, and really stuck out to us,
Yes.
especially among the men, right? Because some men look like they're wearing like a long dress, but it's not really a long dress. It's depending on your religion or sect, it's normal for for them, and this really really stuck out to us big time.
Exactly. Yes. But now we are like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like normal,
Yeah.
you know?
I think
It's very normal for us
yeah,
with time.
I think for me the biggest thing is just and you know this, it's the traffic and just the
For everybody.
I mean it's just, you haven't experienced traffic until you've been here, yeah, we tried to clean the lens. Yeah, I
But
know.
it's not the lens.
It's not the lens,
the light.
it's the light.
The light
You know,
is too
unfortunately it's not
poor.
ideal.
But I am thinking maybe with that.
Maybe you want me to try to get it
Yeah,
to
but
see, but
where
the
we can
connection,
connect.
yeah, that's true. Maybe we can try. I don't know if there's an outlet. I don't think that's an outlet right there. So it's probably
You
not
know,
gonna work.
I will try with.
You will try
I will
something?
come back. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, guys. So, Clint, we're gonna try to correct the lens because obviously it affects how we're shown, and we wanna present as clearly as possible to you guys. Obviously, you guys are here. You guys deserve to see the best version of us. I know it looks very foggy. We apologize. We tried cleaning the lens of the camera. It's not the lens. It's something to do with the light. Full disclosure, the air quality in India is very, very bad. It is always foggy outside. I don't know if this has an impact inside as well, right? So it could be that Bay is looking for another light, so maybe we can
Yes.
induce some more brightness. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think the
But I
biggest.
need to take off the laptop.
Okay, you can take it off. I mean, we're gonna lose battery a little bit, but I only have 20%.
But we can see the comments in your cell phone.
Okay, that's fine.
That's right.
Yeah. So good question, Clint. Face mask is not mandatory.
It's better like this. No. Okay, let me see.
Let's see if you can maybe extend it a little bit. Maybe we have a little bit more. It's a little bit better. So to answer your question, Clint, no, face masks are not mandatory, not even on the plane. I think we're past that phase for now. Thankfully. Looks a little bit better, Bunny. So no, it's not mandatory, but we have seen a few people wear face masks. I assume this is for various reasons, for I'm not gonna say the word, and also for just the air pollution that's here,
But I will clean. I will try again.
Okay.
But I think it's not a.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just the light source or maybe the fogginess or whatever. It's
look.
different. It's
Now
a little
look
bit
better.
Yeah, it's a little bit better. Clint, hopefully, and others who are watching, hopefully you can see us a little bit clearer. They did some magic.
Yes, it's better.
Yeah, it's a little bit better. So we're
Yeah.
good. A lot better. As far as safety goes, Clint, I feel very safe. I'm pretty. I mean, I say this, with all humility. I don't really fear much, man. Like we've been in many neighborhoods, and it's like, come what may, but to answer your question, we feel very safe here. We don't feel a sense of like danger, you know, in certain areas, we do feel a lot of attention, obviously, because we're different, especially Bay.
Yes, that's true. But in general, I feel like it's very safe. Obviously, we went to different places, for example, like markets or streets with many people. And there are people like they come to us and they say like, hey, no walk more because
Yeah.
it's very dangerous after this block. They say that, so we accept this advice and we come back. We don't want like dangerous situations. So we just come back when they say it's better no walk more for this area.
Yeah.
But in general, we feel like everything is very safe.
Yeah.
I feel like, obviously, okay, the situation is in India, everything is okay, or almost everything is like, look like very poor,
Yeah.
look very dirty, very ugly. It's true, like not look nice. So in general, this make you feel like maybe it's dangerous,
Right. That's a good perspective.
But
Yeah.
no, we just walk. I record with my cell phone or with the camera and not have any problems, thank God for that. Obviously, we always are protect with God, but in general, I think it's very good.
I agree with you, Bunny. How would you compare it to Egypt? About the same, right? Not to
Oh,
divert too much.
no,
It's about
Egypt
the
the
same.
same. Very,
Yeah.
very more Egypt. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
better
yeah,
in
safe.
Egypt,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
very safe.
Yeah.
Here is safe too, to be honest. Yes, basically that. The more terrible thing is the traffic, because obviously India is the second country with more people, and
It's nonstop.
we can see many cars, tuk-tuk, bikes, cows. Yeah, because there are animals
I swear, guys.
everywhere.
I swear.
Monkeys. What is the other?
The goats.
Goat.
Yeah.
Yes. So everywhere you find animals, and everything is like very like congested.
It's congested. That's the best word, babe. Great word.
Exactly. And everybody honk all the time. It's,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
They drive with the
horn. Yeah.
with the honk on. Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
It's very can be stressful. I feel stressful many times.
I felt it.
When I need to go to, or we need to go to specific areas in New Delhi or in Old Delhi. We feel like, oh my God, too much. It's difficult to cross the street because sometimes even they don't respect the traffic light. They don't respect the way. It's like every street is whatever way, like this. It's like, oh my God, if you need to cross the street, you really need to pay attention and see every side, before you cruise. So it's very difficult and can be no, it's very, very stressful, guys. It's stressful, and if you are like, I don't know, the sensitive person with the headache or something like this will be worse here, to be honest. This is the real situation here. It's very, very stressful country or city. I will talk about just New Delhi, Agra, because we went to Agra, and the other city was Gurugram.
Guragun. Yeah.
Gurugram.
Yeah. Forgive the mispronunciation, but everything Bay said is real. It's just the congestion, the traffic. It's a whole nother level, and so when we go to different places, it just takes a lot of energy from us because things are not close where we are. We're staying roughly about maybe like 40 minutes away from Delhi, from the capital, right? So we're outside the capital, and we try to stay within our radius, which we made a mistake, but we'll talk about that later, obviously, because when you travel, you learn. We learn, and we reflect, and it's like, wow, if we can do it again, what would we have done, and why? Why did we make the decisions that we made? But we'll cover that eventually. But my first impression, obviously, the traffic is incredible. the other thing too is just the level of attention that we've gotten
Oh
is
yes.
incredible. And I don't know if it's because we are black. I don't know if it's because we are, if we're just foreigners in general. Do they see color? For example, if they saw another Caucasian couple, would they give us the same attention versus, we are unicorns, right? So they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but in general, I think if you look different, you will get attention, obviously.
Yeah.
And here, there are black people, but they are black, Indian black, no black like me or like us, like, how I say that, like African black. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
see the difference. So with the curly hair, because I really see how they pay attention, especially with about my curly hair or about my body. If I use something like type, like they really pay attention. My, you know,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
they really pay attention. They ask for photos all the time, especially men's, right?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Especially
Yeah.
men, they come and they
Yeah.
say, please selfie, please photo with you, and always we say yes, okay, no problem. We try to be like friendly, obviously, and sometimes they say like you are, for me they say like you are very nice, and I say, oh, thank you. So they they think I am different, and
Yeah.
obviously I am
You
different.
are, of
I
course.
look very different, or we look
The
very
first question,
different,
where you
right?
from? Where you from?
They ask all the time, where are you from?
First question, man. First question.
Exactly. And obviously when I say Colombia, they are like, wow,
Some people know, some people don't know, right?
But in general, they know about Colombia. They don't know about you.
Because of Shakira.
But everybody, when I say Colombia, they say, oh, Colombia. And when
really think so?
you talk about your country, the people say, what?
I just tell
What
them
is that?
I just tell them very far away. Sometimes I'm tempted to say another planet.
That's funny because
Literally.
yes, the people know about Colombia but know about
Nobody
Trini.
knows about Trini.
Yes, it's funny. It's
And
for
that's
me
okay.
it's very funny,
It
but
is
obviously
funny.
I
It is.
imagine for you it's not too funny. It's like,
I get into
come on,
I just
get your books.
I just get entertained when I see. I think, it's an experience, right? To just see how people interact with us, and it's entertaining now.
But the
You know?
interesting situation is many people don't know about Trini, and many people in Trini is from India. So
Well,
this is the situation.
So yeah,
You
so
understand?
quick history, right, guys? After slavery ended in Trinidad and Tobago, the British continued to have slavery in the Caribbean, Trini, and they imported, well, they hired the Indians from India to work in Trinidad as indentured servants. And as a consequence, many of those Indians, they stayed, obviously, and they created their new home in Trinidad. So there are places in Trinidad that we will go and you will see, it's like, oh my God, they have the Ganesha temple, they have Krishna, they have all these monuments, these temples, these gods, the same sari, the same Indian vibes in Trinidad. There are places like that. So it's really, really surreal. When I saw India the first time, it's like, wow, it's like seeing a little bit of home, even though I consider myself a black guy, a black man from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago, but my mother is half Indian, half black. So I do understand, and I'm very aware of the Indian culture and heritage. So I definitely felt a little bit of nostalgia, but shock at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. For example, okay, other situation is about the food.
Oh my gosh, it's a love-hate relationship with the food. Do you love the food, but you only
no.
love my food?
Guys, for me it's very
Lord.
difficult because obviously I am Colombian.
Yeah.
My food is very different.
Mostly curiosity, Muchi.
Here
mostly.
the food is very, very, it's spicy all the time. Too much, guys, too much, really. Like, for example, I remember when we went to Mexico, I was expecting like very
Yeah.
spicy, but no, it was spicy good. Like I ate normal, but guys, here is other level. It's very, very spicy. Everything is spicy. Sometimes obviously I need to say, hey, maybe less spicy or no spicy for me, and even it's spicy. So it's like, come on, it's too much for me. And other situation, they use too much like condiments, like spices.
Like different seasoning and spices, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's too much. So it's not bad food, but okay. if I try one time, I will say like, wow, Indian food, nice. I will eat like excited, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But every day, 24 hours, like eating the same. No, guys. And other situation, for
Yeah.
example, for the breakfast, for breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
breakfast is spicy. So no, come on. I want my I want my eggs because this is like my normal.
So tell them how we compromise, how we find out how do we achieve balance with this?
Okay, one thing is they are
Yeah.
vegetarian vegan, right?
Yeah.
So it's difficult to find eggs, meat. It's basically impossible. Meat, eggs is possible,
Yeah.
and we both
We're omnivores. We eat everything, right?
we
Yeah.
exactly, but we bought eggs and we cook the
Yeah, we make our
breakfast
breakfast at
in
home.
home because
Sometimes we cook at home.
I say, babe,
Yeah.
breakfast spicy, okay, no, and without eggs, no. So I sacrifice because it's funny. I know when you travel, obviously you will find different things, but for example, normal kitty in Colombia, she will eat like eggs with arepa, you know, but for many months I need to say bye bye for my arepa. But now I don't want to say bye for eggs, so we
Exactly.
bought eggs and we need to eat
Yeah.
breakfast in home
Yeah.
to be good,
Yeah.
not spicy
Yeah.
breakfast.
Exactly. It's like, we try to achieve some sense of normalcy or some sorts of stability when we travel. And this is purposeful for our custom, but also financially too, right? Obviously eating out breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it's going to add up wherever you go. But breakfast gives us a time to connect, it's a structure. It's like we have a routine, our flow, we wake up, we eat together, and then we take it from there. Sometimes we even we make lunch and dinner at home.
Yes.
Like
Sometimes,
today,
yes.
like I was like, something, I'm gonna cook something,
Today just in home.
and it was
Yes.
good. Like we try to mix it up because I'm a fan of Indian food, but as Bay said, it's like, okay, and she corrected me. She said, "You, in theory, yeah, because you're from Trini, your palate is different. You maybe can handle the spices, but Bay, not to this level, not to this frequency,
Exactly.
right?
And your stomach
It's different. Changed.
Right now is sick, guys. He's sick because obviously the food and yeah, because the food is different.
Yeah.
So he's sick now. Now he's better. Now he's
Thank
feeling
God.
better.
Thank God,
but
much better.
2 days ago, oh baby. That's true, guys.
Yeah,
That's
it was
true.
it was bad. It was bad. We went to the Taj Mahal and
In January 1st.
yeah, and
so yesterday.
When you guys see the video, please see the video and
Yes,
please see the video.
I am
Please like the video.
editing the
If you
video.
support us, if you like what we're doing, maybe you don't even care about YouTube, but you see, two young couples that maybe look like you or don't look like you, that you're like,
Very-
you know
very
what?
young? You are not too young.
Anyway, if you like us even a little bit, just like the video and just see, right? But it was terrible. I was very sick. I was not right. But it was the wonder of the world. It was number 4 for us, and it was a special moment. And I did my best to have great energy, but it was not easy when your stomach is angry, and I blame India, right? And this happens often. We research this, and if you're not used to the food and the air and everything,
You will be
you're gonna
sick.
get sick. It's
Yeah,
just part
it's
of the
very
journey.
normal. Like if you spend 15 days, is almost impossible you not get sick. They say that. So I don't know. For now I am good, thank God. But I think it's because I eat more in home.
Yeah, and also you are less you are more careful, more prudent with your choices. For example, we go out to eat and it's like, I'll take like the sandwich or something.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
And sometimes, for example, if it's like street food, I will pass. I will say like, no, maybe no. I try some, like I look like it's safe for me, but there are others like maybe no, it's safe for me because the area is not too clean, or things like this. And this is other situation here, like they are not too clean, to be honest. But this is in general. Even when the restaurant is okay or nice,
Right.
is not too clean, and you can get your spoon dirty, or you
Yeah.
know, I know this happening everywhere, but here is often, you know, it's like almost every place is dirty. So this is something like you need to be careful,
Right.
you know.
One other thing too that was really a little bit made me pause is like, they would say hygienic restaurants. So if they're going to make that distinction, hygienic restaurants, this implies that they're non-hygienic restaurants. It's like holy shit, it's like any eating establishment is supposed to be hygienic, right? I mean, basic principle, right? But apparently here, no, and eating street food is a big risk. We have done it. I have done it more than Bay, because I'm a little bit more daring. But we try to be very, very careful with that because we don't want to get sick. And knowing what we know now, with the cleanliness and the inconsistencies, I am a lot more cautious now, especially since I haven't been feeling well.
I know. So let me say something.
Yeah.
No, in here, because
Okay.
I want to know about the
The comments.
no.
I've been answering with some of the family here. Obviously, Muchi's here, Yanil's
Oh
journey is
wow,
here.
Muchi, that's
Laurel
nice.
is
Long
here.
time. Muchi, okay, Laurel. I read Laurel. Very nice comment. Thank you so much. Let me see better. Just in case, I don't know.
He asked about the channel. Did we change the name? And I said yes. We changed it. It was Real Streets. However, we changed it to
Yes.
Travel with Kitsy, since this is more representative of what you're doing. We're traveling, we're sharing
Exactly.
experiences. But yeah.
Yes, and obviously I know many people not get the notifications, and this is very sad. Obviously, when I post the video or when we are in live stream, you know. So I think maybe you need to
Yeah,
activate the notification bell again.
that's true, because maybe with the name change, there's some people, that we're missing out, right? And obviously, our goal is not to be inconsistent. When Bay changed the name, it's all in the hopes of, when you have a channel, you grow and you evolve and you change, right? But, when we change the name, it's always in representation of what's going on right now, and who is Bay, what is she doing. And she's a traveler, she's sharing her experiences, and it's not just the Real Streets, it's everything.
Exactly. Okay, before was real streets because I was showing more real streets.
Right.
Now I am like combined. You know, I
Yeah,
have real
it's a
streets,
mix.
but I have information videos. For example, the next video in Taj Mahal will be very informative. You know,
Yes.
about history, about prices, about everything. When you can go, everything, guys, everything. So you need to see. It's soon. So I want to talk about something like the air quality here. The air quality is very terrible. This is okay. New Delhi is the capital with more contamination in the world. So imagine how is this. It's very crazy, and every day we see the sky not look blue, look like gray.
Constant
Like
gray,
it's like
overcast.
okay, yes.
No blue skies in India.
No.
At least not where we are.
No, it's like you think is winter time. You know, you think it's very cold. Obviously it's
And
cold.
it is,
Yes,
yeah.
but it's not because that. It's because the weather is the weather. The
air quality.
pollution. Yes, the pollution is crazy here, and this is why many people get sick easy here. You know, like for breathe, like
Yeah, breathing. Yep, exactly.
Yes, like breathing sickness. How would I say that?
You could say some people have like
Okay.
maybe asthma.
Like,
I don't want to
like
say
problems like
yeah,
for
problem breathing. Yeah, exactly.
And in addition, this is everywhere in India. The people, what is the name when you do
Spitting, a lot of spitting.
spitting?
That's another thing that struck me. That was very striking. A lot of
Yes.
people just do it casually, like they would just spit constantly in the streets.
And no one time, like for example, if we go by Uber, the Uber in the way is like maybe 10 times.
Right.
It's too much. and it's like, wow, they are really really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And something about me, for example, if when I go outside in
Mm-hmm.
our balcony and I spend, like, for example, 1 hour, after I feel like pain in my throat. This is my
Yes,
throat.
yes, your throat. Yep.
In my throat, yes. Like the pain, I don't know why. Well, okay, I know why, because yeah, the pollution
Mm-hmm.
is terrible here. And even in the app, the climb, they say like
Yeah, like
the air
the air
condition,
conditioner
the
is
is
worse.
very
Yeah, it's
poor,
yeah,
is very
exactly.
terrible.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got the updates, and so we see it, we feel it, and it's very very evident, wherever we are. So it's just one of those things that we just have to deal with and adapt, and try not to let it sour our experience here in India, because even though there's a lot of things where it's like, oh my gosh, there's still so much to see, and there's still a lot of beauty in the country, right? We don't want to negate that. I think the most, if I had to use one word to describe India, is just shocking. I was shocked.
Yes, me too.
It's not a positive word, it's not a negative word, it's just my honest feelings. Is like, this country has really been the most awakening for me. Is like, wow, wow, I didn't know.
Yes, we can believe
Yeah,
is the country is
at
like
least
this and
this
the
city.
people is like this.
Right,
Like the behavior is very different.
right.
The traffic, guys, something I forget is about the accidents. Like the
Mm-hmm.
analytics say, like, analytics, no,
Mm-hmm.
statistics.
Mm-hmm.
The statistics say like there are 15 accidents every hour in New Delhi. So imagine that, like traffic accidents. So imagine how is that, 15 per hour. So this is crazy. To be honest, guys, if you come and you try tuk-tuk, okay, you need to try, because this
Mm-hmm.
is like,
Mm-hmm.
if you not try tuk-tuk, it's like visit India, obviously. But in New Delhi, used to took is crazy experience. It's like the roller coaster. I feel afraid. I what is the name? I
Yeah,
do
it's
that for
it's
your hand,
yeah.
like
You were very afraid.
squish your, like, because they drive very fast, and they use
Mm-hmm.
like the little space, and they
Yeah.
go inside and they shh, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like
Mm-hmm.
and normally I like go fast, and this thing, like the adrenaline, I really like that. But guys, here I
Yeah,
really feel
it's
afraid
it's a
with
it's
the
a different,
tuk-tuk.
yeah, it's
Tuk-tuk is
way it's
crazy.
way way different. What else, Babe? So we talked about
And you
the
feel afraid?
in the beginning, yes, but after a while, it's like, all right, this is just the way it is. We just gotta roll with it and just trust God, and like, honestly,
Pray
yeah,
to
like it's like, something. These guys are experts. This is like foreign for us. But after like after the first time, it's like, all right, obviously when you get close, you get nervous, but it's like, it always works out. It always works out. And now I'm not afraid to take it, and honestly, yeah.
Oh my god.
Any other
Oh
any
my
other
god.
observations, Bay?
I don't know, I just want to show my tattoos, guys.
Yeah, yeah. So Bay
My
has fresh ink.
henna
I
tattoo
have I have I have a lot of ink. I have two half sleeves. I have a chest piece. She now has ink. She's not a virgin anymore.
with tattoos. Because obviously I don't have tattoos, guys. He has many tattoos, but I am no more virgin with tattoos.
Yes, fresh ink. Look at that. New Year's Day.
So guys, yes,
Wow.
I did. Okay, they did it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yesterday, yeah, right? Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yesterday
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they did it. Obviously, now look like brown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's funny, because when they did it, look like
Mm-hmm.
black. After, look like my color,
Mm-hmm.
like brown, but very like my color, exactly my color. Like I can see the tattoo, and today look like this, like dark. I don't know if you can see.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is not permanent. No. This is just for 15 days.
15 days.
Yes. Oh, but it's very nice. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Tin Ganesha. I feel like Indian like this, and with
Yes.
with my bindi. better, obviously. I have bindi. Like many colors bindi, look guys. Obviously my bindi, there are different bindis, like with the natural color, like you like, you know. And this one is like, how I can say that way? Like it's like this.
Yeah, it's like you can take it off and you can put it back on, and different
Exactly.
colors to coordinate with the outfit.
Exactly. Exactly. But there are people who did it with the pigment.
And different ways to show that. You know, you can do it with the sticky, or you can do it with with the pigment.
Yes, but obviously, for me, no, just like
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
because I can take off, and this is it. Because obviously, I am no Indian.
Yeah, that's true.
This is just like for style. And yes, okay. I want to
I'm
see
gonna see the chats.
the chats. I need to say hello for everybody.
I know we have many people here. Some familiar faces, some new. Reginald is here. Reginald Vanison is here.
Oh, Reginald is very nice. What he say?
He said he asked a question and I answered it. It was about, I asked like, which city are you from, and he said Baltimore City.
Okay, okay.
And I just gave him a shout out. I said, go Ravens. You know, I obviously I follow the Ravens. He knows. And then we were talking about people asking about the visa requirements. JM was asking about the visa requirements to visit India, and I said it's very easy to obtain. And I think it was for 1 month, I guess.
Yeah, 30 days.
30 days.
It's for 30 days.
JM.
Yes.
He also.
If you are, but okay, I don't know, but if you are
US.
from US,
Yeah.
yes, or
Yeah.
Colombian, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this applies for many countries, to be honest.
Right.
And you can do it by online.
Online.
You can do online.
It's very easy to get.
It's easy.
He also asked about the woman.
The woman.
He asked, it's an interesting question, and I'm glad he asked it. For the single brothers traveling, how approachable are the women there? And I said, JM, to answer your question, they're not approachable.
What is that?
Like, would they come up to you and say hi? Would they look at you and smile and kind of invite you to talk with them?
Guys, no.
They don't even stare. They just kind of look and look away.
They look at you.
They look at you.
Yes, and it's your smile.
Right.
It's not easy. Like they smile you back. To be honest, I experienced that many times. Like I am like, because I am more like, you know, and they like just serious. But in general, I think the Indian people, they not smile too much. This is like my assumption, you know.
Yeah.
And the girls, how are the girls?
I would say the girls, I don't want to say they all look the same, because that's not true.
No.
I mean, many of them, they may have a beautiful face, and this is important. But as far as a figure goes, they're not Colombia, they're not Brazil, they're not like American. It's just a different flavor. And
but there are people who like this. Right, you don't need to just cool.
Right. So I am talking about what's different from my observation is the figures of the women are different, right? So that's one thing.
Yeah.
The manner.
Sorry, babe. Other thing is you can see too much because the outfits are very big.
Yeah, exactly. The outfits are very conservative here,
yes.
right? So they're fully clothed. Again, I think it's irrelevant with the season, because I think this is just how it is here. And the mannerisms, they're just very, very meek, very conservative. I truly feel that, if you find a woman that's looking at you, and let's just say, she doesn't have a ring on her finger, and
don't have the bindi,
and it doesn't have the bin, and she's looking at you, and you can kind of feel some intrigue. If you were to go say hi, then that would just open the door, for her.
Exactly, because we not talk about that, but the bindi, if the girl use that, this means the girl have husband.
That she husband, right?
Exactly.
So that's a sign.
So now see these girls, guys. Obviously, because for what? For problems? No, guys.
It definitely, if you're gonna come here for any period of time, you have to be somewhat culturally aware of what customs are, so you just know how to communicate culturally.
And I can say I need to do the comparison with the people from here, like similar to other countries, I can say like indigenous people,
Yeah.
like in Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, like indigenous people look similar to the people from India. You know, very very similar, to be honest. But similar, but similar is not the same. You know, obviously similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
You understand my
Oh
point?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what else? Okay, they talk Hindi. This is the official language from India. But many people talk English. Many people talk English, right?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Many
the
people
accent
talk
is
English.
different,
Yes.
but you can understand. And
Right.
I think in Hindi there are words like in English.
Yeah. I
There
like.
are like, because sometimes they are talking Hindi, but you can understand some things, some words, you know, like.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
it's not too much, but
Yeah,
something.
that's very very true, and it almost seems like they're mixing, you know, English and Hindi, and even when they speak English with us, we have to listen very carefully. Sometimes I miss what they're saying, and Bay is like, "Bay, did you hear what he said?" And I'm like, "Oh, he said this," or you would tell me what he's saying, you know.
Sometimes
So again, the thick accent. I mean, that's a
the
given,
accent is
right?
very different. Yes, but in general we can communicate. Good.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? Okay, let's talk about the cost of living. You know,
Yes. Yes.
I think in general the food is very cheap. Right? Like, yeah, to get your lunch, your breakfast, la 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 lulu, you can eat like in the normal place, like very cheap.
Yeah, very cheap. Very cheap. Yes.
With $5 you can eat.
Yeah, you know, it can
Really?
definitely be done. You know, so the cost of living is very, very favorable. Very, very similar to Egypt. You know,
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
similar.
that's a huge win for us. As far as, you know, variety, there's not a lot of variety here. So even though it's very cheap to live here, if you want variety with food or things to do, you are going to be limited because the Indian culture is so strong. You know, I don't see a lot of heavy influence from Western, you know, from Western culture. For example, we don't hear reggaeton playing outside in the street often, you know.
No.
So variety is limited.
It's Indian music.
It's Indian music.
It's Indian music all the time, everywhere.
Yeah.
Even, I don't know, in New Year, for us was New Year because for them is not New Year.
Their New Year's is different.
Yes, it's in October and November. But for example, for this night in New Year, we heard many like music, like parties, you know, but Indian music, guys.
Yep.
Really, and I was like, what's going on here? Oh, but that's not true. I heard one like Latin music in the restaurant.
Yep, exactly.
One song, and I was happy, and I was like, oh my god, my music in Spanish. Yes, guys.
Yeah,
yes,
it's true.
Yes,
It's very, very.
I
It's,
get crazy
yeah,
when
that's
I
true.
hear my music.
That's true. It's so again, cost of living, but variety is limited. What else?
Yes. We okay. For example, the train, the transportation,
Like the metro, like the transportation system.
Yes, we not tried.
We haven't tried it
train,
yet.
to be honest, because
We are afraid.
we are, but we
we
are
don't wanna-
afraid.
or we
But
don't
not
wanna-
afraid for safety. We are afraid because the conditions are not like maybe in other country. You know,
It's not like Spain or Turkey.
like you don't have the like the necessity. No, like how I say that. Okay, obviously it's cheaper if you go by train, but subway, these things. But
yeah.
I saw videos, guys. I will be honest. I saw videos in the train, and the train is not. It's not comfortable. It's not clean. So I say, maybe no, or maybe not yet.
Yeah.
We are thinking.
We will.
We are thinking.
We wanna experience it. You know, just to kind of see what it is, and you know, we can have a we can talk about it, right? Because we've been on many trains in many countries, and it's like, okay,
Yes,
you know,
but
we'll see.
different.
Different standards, different
Yes,
levels.
different. This is something like I want to talk. The standard here,
It's
okay, for
different.
example,
It's a good point.
like
Speak on
if
this, yeah.
something is 5 stars, no expect 5 stars.
Here.
Here,
In
exactly.
it depends on where you come from, right? Because if you think, if you think the Toyota is a Mercedes Benz or Lamborghini, then you see the Toyota as Lamborghini or Ferrari.
No, but in general, you know what is 5 stars.
Depends on where you come from.
Okay, but in general, okay, my example is to say if your standard is in 5 stars, for example, we are not 5 stars. We are always in Airbnbs, like normal places, you know.
Right,
But
right.
my point is, if you go to the restaurant and it's like fancy restaurant, it's not a fancy restaurant like you are,
That you may be used to.
or you are expecting, because
Or
you say, oh, this is fancy place, but when you arrive, okay, the standard is different for them, you know. I don't know if you,
I do understand, and I hope.
but you need to explain better, because
Yeah,
maybe they don't understand.
that's a good point, Bay, and great
Like
great
something is
explanation.
fancy. For example, the train, first class is not like maybe first class in Spain.
For example,
It's
in Spain,
different.
we have Wi-Fi. There's leather seats. It reclines. You can get the meat. It's very nice. It's a
Exactly.
very nice cabin, right? But in India, first class, maybe you're not gonna have the leather. Maybe it's gonna be not as Porsche. It's gonna be a little
It's
different.
different. It's different.
Yeah. So that's what we mean. Or when you go to a hotel, it's like, okay, on booking it says 4 stars, but in the reality, it's maybe like 2 stars
Like 2 stars or without stars.
or without stars.
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
my point. Like if your standard is here, okay, prepare to to be down.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
In general, for everything, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Um,
Even for example, the Ubers. Like we call Ubers, and normally, for example, in Colombia or everywhere, the Uber need to have a specific model. Like
Yeah.
no more old than this time.
Right.
And specific qualities or specifications. But here, guys, the cars are the Ubers. How look the Ubers here?
it's a little bit below average,
Exactly. Look,
so
smell terrible. Every Uber smell terrible.
not every Uber.
Just one, no. But the others smell ugly. Yes. This is a fact. And are dirty inside. And outside, but outside I can understand, but inside are
right.
dirty. So
It's different.
it's different. It's different.
And I think that's one of the biggest things, if you're gonna be, like serial travelers, like we aspire to be, and what we've done is that, we've, as we've traveled and matured, we've always kept an open mind, and we've grown to be more mature and adaptable, and don't let things that are like normal, that are abnormal in different parts of the world, kind of throw us off. We truly had to learn to go with the flow and enjoy no matter what. And this has been really, really, I think India has been the most humbling and the country that has taught us that the most. As far as, okay, the air quality is different, the traffic is crazy, the Uber situation, but we still gotta enjoy. We still gotta find joy and something. It's pretty interesting here. We still have to have that positive energy and that curiosity to want to explore and to enjoy no matter what, right? Regardless if it's like different or challenging for us,
Yes. Yes. For example, we are talking about this because this is like our impressions. Because when you come, you need to be prepared. Because sometimes the people say, oh no, it's just the traffic. But it's not just the traffic. You need to be prepared for everything, because guys, it's honest. Like you will feel the shock, like, oh, like cultural shock. It's very different. We never experienced something like here. What else? I read something like Muchi asked, what?
So
How
he's
long
saying,
you
he
are
said,
here for?
and I said about 1 month, and then I said, he talks about the crowded, like how busy it is. You could do an intercity train, maybe less crowded. Still, it's like 1.4 billion people, about 4 to 5 times the US population. And I say yes, very densely populated country. You know,
It
so
is. It's
regardless of any transportation, and that's an interesting thing you said, Muchi, because we've tried to look at trains, but even when we tried to make the reservation, it's not possible.
it's full. Everything is full
So
because
that's
we
a
tried
yeah, yeah.
yesterday to get the train in Agra, and no was possible.
It was
It
not
was
possible.
full.
It's not easy,
Exactly. So you need to do the reservation with time.
right?
This is the point. Like he said, like 1 month before, right? Like something like this.
He did he really say 1 month? That's a
Yeah,
long
he said.
time.
Yeah, he said something like this. But if you want get like first class, you know.
Yeah,
If you
that's
get
true.
if you want other, you can get like maybe without 1 month, maybe 15 days. I don't
That's
know.
true. That's
But
very
yes,
true.
you need to do the reservation with time because the people is many people here. It's too much people.
It's constantly
And
moving.
guys, you can go wherever day to the monuments, to the temples,
It doesn't matter.
to the tombs.
It's people.
Always it's like this.
Yeah.
Even when it's like the normal day, like, and we talk like the people need to work or no, but no, the people the people
Yeah.
is like in tourist moments, like they never work.
But then again, some people.
But it's because it's many people.
and
It's too much people here.
And maybe many of the population are unemployed, or how they work is like they work in the streets. Who knows?
Who knows? But in general, they need to have the something because they need to pay to go inside the temples
Yeah.
and the places. So
Yeah, that's
in
true.
general, they are in tourist moment.
Yeah, that
How?
is true.
I don't know how, but they do it. This is something. Other situation about the homeless. What do you think about the homeless? Like you seen like too much in comparison with other countries?
That's a good question, and I would say, yes, I would say it's more than Egypt for sure. From what I've seen, you know, like I see a little bit more homelessness here compared to Egypt, a little more than Turkey. I from what I remember.
In Turkey, don't have many.
Exactly.
Turkey
Right.
don't have many
So
homeless.
to answer your question, yeah, I would say yes. And again, it goes because of the poverty situation here. It's a
Exactly.
very, and again, not all of India, but 1.4 billion people. Many people are not
Many people
you
is
know,
poor, and
right.
so for many years, India was the more
Was the poorest country in the
the
world.
poorest country in the world. Now it's the second one. So
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
too amazing now, obviously, and it's very sad situation here because you see poverty
Yes.
everywhere. And yes, obviously there are homeless, there are childs asking for money for food, whatever.
Yes.
But there are something like crazy, like we experience like
What's that?
like
Babe?
we try give him like to the man
Oh
like
yeah.
the
Oh
juice
yeah. Oh yeah.
because we are buying food
We're buying a snack, right?
the juice for us. So he asked for something because he's
Right,
hungry, or
right.
I imagine. And we try, and
We try to give him.
and he
We try to
said
give
no.
him. We try to give him some food, and he said no. I
Say
said wow. I
no.
said he's really not hungry.
Like we say, like what's going on, and we are like with three for nothing.
Yeah.
Was so funny because
It was funny, yeah. But it just goes to show sometimes, you know, you try to do good and it backfires, or it's just
yes,
like,
but it was like,
you know, it's
what's
like-
going on? Like, come on, we try help,
Right.
and he's like,
I'm telling you,
he's
you know,
like, no, I don't want that.
I don't want
he
that.
wants
He
money.
wants the rupees.
He wants the money, and
He
it
wants
was
the
like,
rupees.
oh my god, it was
It's just
funny.
interesting because, you know, I don't know if have you ever experienced that before?
Yes.
So again, this is not
In Colombia,
you know,
yes, oof,
right.
many times. Like
Right.
they say no, and sometimes in Colombia, but this is other topic. But sometimes in Colombia, like you give coins,
and they throw it back.
and they yes, like this no help me for nothing. I just like, come on, what happened? But okay, this is not the topic. Yes, there are homeless. There are many homeless. Many people obviously sleeping in the streets. Like we saw, like they do like the fire
Yeah.
to be hot because
Right.
right now is cold here. This is like winter time. So guys, this is other situation because many people think like, oh, all the time is hot because many people talk about like the hot weather here, but no, in Delhi now is winter. Like December to February is winter, and January is the month more cold in New Delhi. So pay attention if you want to visit New Delhi and you hate the call, obviously. So try to visit in other moment. Other situation is about, okay, we talk about a little bit about cost of living. Buy clothes here is cheap. Obviously,
cheap,
if you go
yeah.
to the mall, to the fancy,
You're gonna pay the same amount, basically.
you pay the same. But if you go to markets, here is very common markets like bazaar.
Yeah.
It's very, very common. You can find like cheapy things. For example, guys, you are not asking, but I will tell you. This sweater, I bought this sweater here. Imagine the price, guys.
Yeah, tell us in the comments.
Tell me in the comments how much for this sweater. So the sweater is good, like for, you know, like the core, like. But I do like this. Tell me in the comments what you think. How much for this sweater? Or how much you pay for this sweater?
Right,
Like
exactly.
maximum, or you assume, oh, in India this costs this amount of rupees. No, tell me in dollars.
In dollars,
dollars to be easy for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, and I will tell you the honest price.
That's true. MG says
MG
says
$3.
James says 25.
$25. Okay, more because no.
More than 3 or more than 25?
I don't will say anything yet. I want more.
Okay,
I want,
so we'll see the
I want more
feedback here.
options.
Yeah, exactly.
First.
Laurel says 10 US.
$10. Okay. What else? The people no say the correct amount, the correct price. Bae, I want to go inside your app to say the this is
the currency.
This one, right?
Yeah, there we go. Exactly.
Okay.
Laurel says 10, James says 25, and MG says 3.
What else? What you think, guys? How much for this sweater? In India. I bought that in India.
1 cow. I think 1 cow.
What is that?
Like 1 cow.
1 cow. That's funny.
It's okay.
Okay. So okay, maybe.
It's okay because we will. Have
Let's
to
see with this.
No,
but
we'll have
this
to compromise.
really
It's
help.
okay.
It's
Plus, we
okay.
will.
Okay, we
it's
will.
almost 1 hour, so.
Yeah, we will finish soon. So okay, guys, really, this sweater was
Drum roll.
in rupias, in rupees. Sorry, because rupias is Spanish. In rupees. What they say? Maybe.
Clint says 350.
350 rupees. It's made in India. Okay, let me see if this is made in India.
Maybe you have to take it off, babe.
No, I have the tin here. To be honest, this say made in Korea.
Korea.
Yes.
Okay.
But they sell here, so I bought here. The price in rupees, guys, was 100 rupees.
Yeah.
So this in dollars, $1.
Yeah, basically.
$1 for my sweater.
That's very, very, that does the job. It keeps her very warm.
Guys, I am not talking, no. I am talking like honest.
She's talking real,
yes,
real. No BS.
100 rupees. So $1 for Amazon.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Clint, I don't know. You think we can find this in Guyana? I don't even think we could find this in Trini for that price. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Let me see. What? Yes, guys.
Yeah,
$1.
$1.
100 rupees for in the market.
Yeah.
Woo!
Exactly.
And I am fancy with my sweater because
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, way.
Yes, guys, yes.
But maybe
Colombia is very cheap
Right.
very cheap for the people, but I can find this for $1 in Colombia. I am honest. It's
maybe
possible.
the guy gave you a break because he fell in love with you.
No. No, if normally for tourists they will increase the price.
Yeah, but you.
But he don't increase. This was the price with the if they have the price.
Nah, babe. You're a unicorn. You know he tried to
Come on, babe.
He tried to say I give you for free.
For free. That's
man,
funny.
I'm joking.
No,
guys.
he's joking because he went with me.
Yeah, that was an experience.
I will go to.
We will go to the laptop. I mean, to the cell phone.
To the cell phone to
because
see
our
the
laptop
comments.
died.
Yes. Is or the light or the
light or
laptop.
So we
So
had to
it's
choose.
yes, it's better the light, because before
Right.
look terrible, right?
Right. The
Look
visibility.
like
Now we know the setup if we are gonna be. Yeah.
okay. Let me see. Let's see.
Okay. So Clint says, yeah, he's talking about no way, like no, everybody cannot believe the price. It's very cheap, right? And he says, can I get a new wardrobe with 100 USD? And I said, JM, absolutely, you can do it.
What
but
is
it,
that? Wardrobe?
like a pants, a
like
shirt, a full outfit, you know? And he's asking if you can
oh
get it for 100. It's
yes.
yes, if you can, you know.
Imagine if this
right.
was 100,
Right.
100 rupees, like $1. Imagine you can find everything.
Right. But I will say they have more options for women.
Oh yes, they have more options for women, and but I seen everywhere.
In general, yes.
In general,
I agree with you.
yes,
Yeah,
because the girls we buy more.
more things.
Yes.
But you know, as far as for Bay and her size, this was not easy.
Okay, this is other situation here about the size. We are
Bigger.
taller. We are taller. I don't think like we are fat. We are taller. I am thick, and you are thick too. Yeah, we are.
Look at
yeah.
me. Look at me. Thick.
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 Good.
Oh my God. Pronunciation class right now. We are thick. Thick. So guys, sometimes, okay, you need to get that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You need to comment if you need to comment.
Okay, boss.
So
You find lots of guys selling women's stuff. Oh yeah, Clint. We see a lot of things, bro. A lot of things.
okay, but the thing about the size, guys, many times I am looking things like normal life, and they say like they don't have like big size for me, and I am like, so what?
Exactly.
I am not like big in other country. Like my normal size is L, like large.
You're voluptuous.
No, guys, my normal size, like in Colombia and in whatever country, is large.
Yeah.
And for blouse, I can use medium too, you know.
Yeah, but your back is getting big from the gym, so.
This is not true. I am or M or large, but in pants, yes, large.
Yeah.
But if I can, depends the blouse, I can get like medium.
Yeah.
So I am like regular, like
Colombian medium.
Colombian
US medium.
Colombian medium, yes, I am talking
But
about
Indian
Colombia.
large or Indian
But
XL.
here is other level. And for shoes, I am
Forget it.
39 or 40, right? Like
Right.
in US, it's like 7?
Or 8.
No, 7.
7.
I am 7 in US. But what is the situation? I am 39 or 40 in Colombia. And here I asked for shoes 41.
Right. Let me see JM's comment.
Guys, my feet no fit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
That's like this is my
It's
what is the
different.
name for this, babe? You need to communicate
your
like
feet, your feet,
this area, but this
right,
area.
your heel it doesn't go inside the shoe.
No.
Right,
And I
exactly.
was like, and they say, oh, maybe it's because the socks. And I was like, no,
Right.
it's because this is too little. Guys, was sad, and it's like traumatic. Okay, I said it. But yes, you want to buy something, and in here sometimes you need to see too much because the size is not for you, and it's like, oh my God. And bae, the same, right, bae?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, for example, the sweatpants I have on is XL, and it's like it fits like a large or a medium.
You feel tight.
It's like, oh my gosh,
Like,
you know, I feel
it's
I
showing everything.
yeah, I can't wear this outside. You know? It's not safe. You know. Not safe.
And but it's true because I tried his pants because normally I can use bae pants because we are like the same size.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can use all bae clothes, to be honest. But these pants, even for me, are very tight, and it's difficult to walk, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Like the thigh, it's just
like
different.
if
It's
I
a
need
different
to
cut.
do like this with my legs, it's not comfortable. Like for example, go to the gym, it's
Yeah, it's impossible. You will your thighs would destroy my pants, and
huh?
your legs would kill my pants because your legs are bigger than my legs.
Oh yes, this is true.
Yeah.
I have the big legs.
You have the Colombia legs.
No, this is not Colombian.
That's
This is my genetic.
This is Florencia legs.
My genetic, because my mother.
But they feed you, babe. They feed you good. They feed you good food, right? So you have these big legs, and the big behind. You feed you Colombian. What's the recipe for that? Are all Colombian girls like you? What's going on? Tell them.
You don't need to care about other Colombian girls. You can see it.
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
Exactly.
I am a penguin now.
Exactly. We say like he's a penguin because the penguin because the penguins need to be
one species of penguins.
No, they are monogamous.
Yeah.
Yes. So
we talk about that in a different live stream. We have to talk about that.
Okay, but we need to read more about that.
Monogamy or polygamy? But different live stream.
They will say monogamous. They will be like they are like.
I think most people are gonna side, to the argument where they are right now in life. For example, you may have someone very polygamous now, that he may find a beautiful girl and say, "I want monogamy now." Or you may
This was your situation?
Or yes.
Confess.
Or you may have
terrible.
Or you may have the monogamous couple that for some reason, right, what everybody says, communication, and they finish, and now he's the super dog and she's the super cat, and they are poly.
Who is the cat?
Girls can be cats too.
Yeah. You say cats? That's funny, because in Colombia we don't call cats for the girls. We will say dogs too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pay attention, guys. We are digressing a lot, right? We're moving away from India. We're going into relationship stuff now.
Okay, no. We are in Indian. We need to what else about India we need to say?
You need to tell me you love me.
Guys, thank you for that. Guys, there are something in India.
Oh, wow.
Like the Indian people, they move the head.
They really do.
They move their head all the time to say yes and to say no and to say like they understand.
Sometimes. And it's confusing.
For everything. And it's like
sometimes it can be confusing because when they move their head, this implies understanding initially. But it's like, okay, you don't really understand. It's just your mannerism. It's just it's just your natural movement.
But every Indian people, they do that. They are like like this. Move like Indian because you are little Indian.
I'm 15% Indian.
No. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Do you want some dal and roti?
But if I ask him for something like.
By the way, I can make dal and roti.
Like.
I can do it.
Like, do you have roti?
I love roti.
No, you need to do that if you are Indian.
Yes,
and you move the.
Yes, we have roti. We have tandoori roti. We have paratha roti. What roti you want?
You have Bharati roti.
I have kitsi roti.
But no, but you are not making. You need to say like yes,
know,
you
babe,
have,
I
like we
know,
have,
I
but
know.
you don't need to answer that.
Oh, okay.
You just move.
Oh, like this.
But they not say because if they say you will
true.
know it's yes.
Yeah, that's true.
But they just move like this.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's
that's
like
true.
they say this is yes, this means yes, or this means no. You have roti?
Right. I have.
No, ask me. I will be the Indian because you are not making good.
Do you have roti? Okay, yeah, I get it now. I got you, babe.
I have or no?
I don't know because you're like everywhere. You know what I mean? So that's a good, clever for you to switch roles, right?
Exactly. This is
Oh
why
my
I asked
gosh,
you
man.
for that. Guys, it's like this. You have
Yeah,
roti?
man. Yeah, exactly. It's different.
This is yes, so this is no.
It's different. But okay, this is a great question, right? Let me ask you, in general, how are the Indian people with you, the interaction? Do you feel intimidated? Do you feel afraid? Do you feel angered? Do you feel that they are very warm and friendly? Like, what is the perception of Indian people when they interact with you?
Wow, this is very good question.
Yeah, since we're talking about the mannerisms of the Indian culture and how and our perception, like, how do you feel with them when you engage, right?
I think they are friendly, but cold. Like they have like
The wall.
Like yes, they talk. They can be friendly, but they are not like.
Right.
you know. But I experienced something, guys. One man, he say like for photo with me, and I say, okay, yes, and he say like if I can put the hand in
Yeah.
him, and I was,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
normally go like
Yeah.
this, like
Yeah. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
respect and
Yeah.
space, you know, like normal,
Yeah.
and he say
Mm-hmm.
like put your hand
Oh
here,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. That was interesting,
okay,
right?
this was funny.
When was this, babe? This was yesterday, or
Yesterday the
wow,
Carvajal, and
wow.
it's like, okay.
That's
And I put
interesting.
my hand like this, so I not hooking like this, I just put like
Just a little bit, yeah, just to kind of show like.
I did like this, like
You didn't go like this, like full, like.
no, because there other take me like
Really?
yes,
Oh
he
shit.
hooked me like and I was like,
Oh wow.
I think in the photo I am like this.
And then he will lie and say, "My new girl, eh? Look at her. Look at my new girl."
Yeah, that's funny, but he really hooked me like and I was like, yes,
That's funny.
yeah,
That's
sometimes
interesting.
things happen.
I do agree
But
with
in
you.
general, I think they are friendly.
Yes,
They
I
are
agree.
friendly.
I
So
agree.
if okay, there are everything like everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
because many times we say hello, good morning, or something like this, and they just don't answer. They are like they ignore us.
Could be the
When
language
we go
or
to
yeah.
when we go to the gym and we need to go to the elevator,
Yeah,
they don't answer, and
that's
it's like,
true. Yeah, we feel bad, obviously. You know,
what happened with these
we try
people?
to be
Just say
nice,
hello.
respectful, or smile, right?
They yes, and they no smile or something.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
but there are people, and sometimes they offer like they ask us like, is we need something,
Yes, that's
yeah.
true. That's true.
And there are sometimes like they talk with you, like they walk with you, and they try to
Yeah,
help you, but
yeah.
you are not asking for that.
And this is a good question because JM asked, I don't mean to interrupt you,
Okay.
but this is a good time. He said, aren't they very aggressive when it comes to selling you stuff?
Sometimes yes.
Yeah, so sometimes JM.
Sometimes yes, they can be very aggressive. You say no, and they still, and it's like, oh my God, in what language I need to talk with you? You know, I am very patient, but they
Sometimes,
They-
sometimes I can be, I can be patient and sometimes I cannot, like I haven't been patient because I was very sick and I just, everything bothered me quickly, right?
yeah, but in general, I am more patient with this
Yeah,
situation.
I just don't like to be bothered by people. When I'm somewhere, I just want to be invisible and it's
I
impossible.
don't like the people bother me,
Yeah.
but when they come and they try to sell things, I understand they try to sell because they need to
That's
work.
the livelihood, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I try to be, no, thank you,
Yeah.
no, thank you, no, thank you. But if it's too much, I will be silent and I
Right.
will ignore.
Right.
Like,
Right.
la 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 la. And sometimes I just say, I don't speak English,
Yeah.
just Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And like this, they no bother because they
Yeah.
they talk English, but they not talk other language like
Mhm.
Spanish. So it's like español. Or I answer no gracias. So this is no thank you. No
Exactly.
gracias. And they try to no gracias. No
Right,
gracias. So
exactly,
they
yeah,
are like,
yeah. They
what?
they mimic, yeah.
What she say?
Right, exactly.
And they know about them more.
So, question for you: do you think that Spanish is recognized over here, or is easily recognized over here? Like people say, "Oh, she talks Spanish," or it's like, "Huh?" They're trying to discern what language. It's like, where are you from, right?
I don't
They-
know. I don't know that.
That's a good question.
Because how are we know that?
I know that's a good. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
No,
That's
I
true.
don't know that, but we found one man, like he talk
His
Spanish.
wife is from Bolivia.
Yes, because his wife is from Bolivia.
Yeah, that was true. That was something.
This
Yeah.
was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
No,
This was yesterday.
no,
Day before.
2 days ago.
Two
Yes,
day- yeah, the day before. Yeah,
31.
yeah, 31. Yeah.
December 31.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, the girl is from Bolivia. And we talk. Guys, I talk
I'm pretty
with
sure
her
she
in
would she
Spanish.
would never forget this experience. I don't think she probably wanted to talk more.
But she don't talk too much.
You shy. You got shy vibes from her.
Like yes, exactly. I am shy, guys.
Yeah. But how did you feel when you found out she was from Bolivia and she was speaking Spanish with you?
I was happy because
I felt that.
somebody
I felt that. Yeah.
with my language and Latin,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Hola, ¿cómo
Yeah,
estás?"
exactly. Yeah.
You know, like, ¿de dónde sos?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I try, like how long you are here? Like I try to
Yeah.
talk with her, but she just answered my question.
And she didn't carry on the conversation.
Exactly. So I
Yeah.
feel like I am just working alone.
I know.
Like I try to force the
Yeah.
situation, and I don't like that.
I understand.
If you,
It has to flow.
Exactly. If I try to talk with you and you not answer, it's like,
Thank you.
like,
thank you.
sorry, but I don't will talk more with you.
Thank you for answering me, baby. Thank you for answering me, baby.
When?
Whenever I talk with you.
guys.
That's funny, right?
Oh my God, he is not serious,
No,
and he normally, the people think he's serious.
Yeah.
But guys, no, he's not normal.
I will go for your armpit now.
Huh?
I will go for your axilla now.
Guys, he's not normal. He's crazy. And I need to show you my rings too because I love the rings.
Yeah, exactly.
And my rings, I talk very spontaneous.
I know.
About the things.
Very.
My rings are from India too. Like
I hope you keep them.
very, very, very like colorful.
It looks nice.
Normally, guys, the rings and the accessories here are very big
And they're very
and colorful.
right, very colorful, very the
Like bright.
Yeah, it's very extravagant. You know, like when you see an Indian girl with full outfit, it's a sight to behold. It's like a work. It's like wow. It's like so many. It's like very it's totally unique. Very like it's a compliment.
Exactly. They have the big rings. They have the thing like very big because I have my bindi like little, but some have the bindi very big. And in this area they have the red
mark too,
color. I don't
yeah,
know
that's
why.
true, yeah.
And obviously it's just like the contrast. The big rings, and they have always the what is the name for this?
The nose ring.
The nose ring.
I think
But
the
big.
girls are born with it, right?
I don't.
I don't mean to be funny, but
I don't
almost every Indian girl has a nose ring.
I don't know, guys. If you remember, I tried to have twice.
It's a culture. I
One
guess.
in this side and other in this side in different moments.
And God
but
said no.
God said no for me, both closed, and I was sad for that. But normally in Colombia or in Latin America,
You think many Latin girls have the nose ring?
yeah, now it's like more famous.
It's more
that,
common, right?
But it's like the little one. Here is big. It's like the
Yeah, they'll
big
have the
flower,
ring, yeah.
like like this size.
They said the big flower.
Normally it's the flower.
That's funny.
I know, like no, babe.
I know what you mean. I know. It's okay. It's
like
okay.
they are very extravagant. Like
okay.
they really they use rings in the feet.
Yes, that's true. Te amo siempre.
Yes, and normally, you don't use rings in
That's
your
true.
feet, right?
It's a nice area here.
But they do it. So it's different.
You still have Christmas socks on, and it's not Christmas. She still has the spirit, babe. She still feels
Guys,
the energy.
look my
The Christmas socks, babe. Guys, hit the like button so we can get new socks. New socks for babe. New socks for babe.
for January.
For January.
I am in December, guys.
Exactly.
I am still in Christmas.
Watch the video, comment. It gives us a penny, and this penny adds up. Literally.
We are funny.
It's true. So guys, any other questions for India? We're happy we're here. It's been a while. JM, what's the next country? That's a very good question. And we usually don't like to say this before we travel. Not to be, cold or to be standoffish, but we don't like to say where we're going to go until we're there.
Because there are something, and this is more, I think, for me.
For you.
This is Kitty. Because the situation is normally you can travel to the next country, right?
Right.
But you are not sure, even if you have the tickets, everything, for example, you are not sure if you can go inside the country.
That's true.
Because obviously the decision is immigration, right? They
That's
say
true.
yes or no for you. So for me, this is like my
Exactly.
tradition. Like I try to keep this like just for me. Because what about if I can go?
Yeah.
And it's like, but you say this country and you can go, Like,
Yeah, that's
it's not
true.
nice.
I
But
agree.
I never experienced something like this, thank God. Always when we
Same.
travel or when I travel alone, always like we really can go inside the country.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
just like something I have in my mind. I don't
That's
know why.
true. And I respect, what you're saying, Bay. And, I answered your question, JM, and hopefully that gives you some perspective. I told them somewhere in Europe we're gonna be going.
Okay, yes.
So somewhere in Europe we're gonna transition back, to the west side, and
And
we'll
after
visit a
that, I
country.
can say that after that, we
Yeah.
come back to Colombia.
Yeah. So we have one more country and then we go back home, right?
Yes.
So
But not Cali. But because guys, you know why
yeah.
we live.
Colombia is home in
Yeah,
general,
but we live
wherever,
in Cali normally. But now our plan is not arrive in Cali, not be in Cali. This is the plan for now. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Because
Yeah.
this is not like a fact. Because we changed our mind at the time. But
Right.
yes, we come back to Colombia very soon.
Mm-hmm. But
That's
yeah.
happy, that's nice, but it's like, oh my god.
Right. It's a little
Because we
right.
come back to the reality, basically. Like.
That's true.
But it's nice because it's Colombia.
That's true, and it's going to be. We've been away from home for about what 6 months now, right?
Yes, 6 months.
So it's gonna give us a time to recharge, to focus on some other ambitions,
Yes,
and
we need to do many things in Colombia.
yes, we have a list of many things that
Yes,
we need to do.
many things. So we need to spend good time in my country,
Yes.
and now it's Bay country too because
Yay.
we adopt Bay.
I can adopt your armpit. Yeah.
Bay, guys, I don't know what happened with him. Ah! Be normal, Bay.
¿Por qué? Sorry, I just.
Okay. So yes, guys.
Yeah.
So basically, is that I forget what we are
It's
talking
that
about.
time.
Oh, okay. Yes. No. This is the situation for us. Soon we come back to Colombia, and it's nice because it's Colombia. It's our home. And I am thinking like,
Yeah.
how is that?
Yeah, 6 months away.
It's like.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be different. You know what I mean? It's gonna be very different. It's gonna be like, I don't know. Is it gonna be different or not? Like we're always together. I mean, reuniting with family and friends. We really don't have too many friends. It's just us, basically.
Yes, we are not like too much.
We're not super social. We're always
No.
together. We don't really have like a huge circle. It's just your father and your brothers, basically, and maybe one or two people outside.
Yes,
that,
I have
right?
some friends. Yes, like my friends for life, basically. But very little. I can just count in this hand, and I have more fingers. And for you, it's the same.
Yeah, and on
very like.
Yeah, all my people are away, so it's like, I think, wherever we are, it's home for us. But Colombia is different because our roots are there. The
What
language.
he say? Let me see.
Kaden says socks for Kizzy. Hello guys. That's funny. Wow.
That's funny. Thank you.
So how much is $5 in rupees? We have to do the mathematics.
Guys, Kaden, with this $5, I can buy socks. I can buy.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
But I can.
You can buy what? 3 sweaters? 2, 4
But no,
sweaters?
because to be honest, is he donate $5? I not get $5
No, you get like
because
$3.
YouTube get the big percentage,
20,
obviously.
25% or something.
Exactly. No, like everything, like like 30%. I don't know.
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. It's
But
okay.
he get like bastante.
It's the thought that counts,
And
Kaden.
I can buy my socks. Thank you so much, Kaden.
Appreciate you, bro.
I need to buy the January socks.
Forever.
Let
Yes,
me see.
JM, it's better to keep the circle small. I agree. My mother used to say, who or what is a friend? I couldn't agree more. You got to be careful, especially nowadays. People are very fake for various reasons. So you just got to be very careful. Even with those that you call friends, you still got to be very careful what you say and how you say it.
Okay, the situation he is asking, like, is this better? Yes, for me it's better too. For me it's better because he's no it's affirmation. He's asking.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
For me or for us, because even before we met, we were like this, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Little people in my life.
It's
because yes, and there are things like, for example, guys, you have many people um, with you, but they are just for good moments. When you have something bad in your life, they just move. So you don't have the support. So when you realize that, when you experience, obviously I know one, the people experience bad things, but in my case, I experienced something terrible, the more terrible situation in my life, and not many people support me. So in this moment, I say, all these people is not friends. So I really classify who I want in my life and who never in my life. This is my situation.
I understand your
So your
situation.
situation is
And I know
different.
what you're talking about. And
Obviously, you know everything.
yeah,
But this is
so
my situation. I experienced
yeah.
that, and I was like, I realized little people stay with me, like support me, and I say, okay, I will clean my list. Really, and I really clean my list.
Ciao.
I am very sensitive with these things because I think I am very good person, like good friend. You know, if the people need me, I will be, but many people know. So
Yeah.
I classify and I clean my people, and now I have little people
Yeah.
like I really think they are good with me, and this is
MG is asking, is Cali safe for someone who speak French? So if it's someone who is only a French speaker that's coming to Cali, is it gonna be safe? Like, how do you think it's gonna be for someone who only speak French coming to Cali?
okay. It's a challenge.
Big challenge, bro.
Big challenge
Big
because
challenge,
the communication is difficult.
bro. If this is a friend or this is yourself, aprender español.
Like if you can learn some words
Mandatory.
in Spanish, like basic things, I will recommend that.
Mandatory.
Yes, I think it's the best advice. Try to learn some words in Spanish, and if you just he just talk English, he just talk
He didn't expound too much on the
French.
context,
But if you talk is English, you can
right.
be good.
If you
good,
speak English and French,
because there are many
you're
people
right. That's
who talk English in
fine.
Cali, but now French, no, this is not common language,
Nope.
to be honest. But obviously you can go because guys, right now there are technology, so you can go with your cell phone and
What if his data finish?
okay, if his data finish, he's in big problems.
He's in big trouble, right? I know, that's
But
funny.
if he has the address, he just can't do this. And
That's true. It's amazing how we. It's
you know,
amazing how
you need to
how humans, how we can communicate even though we don't know, right? Like
Exactly.
we've been in situations like that,
this
and
is
we've gotten by. So this is interesting.
exactly. So okay, let me see. Oh, he's okay.
Okay, JM is asking, why not hit Asia? Flight from India to Asia very cheap. Yes, JM, that was our plan. We had plans to keep going, but unfortunately, it didn't happen for various reasons. We wanted to go to Thailand. We wanted to keep going because once you hit a certain level in the world, it's easier, right? Unfortunately, the universe, say stop, and we gotta come back and recharge. So that's why.
Exactly. We will stop for a while. Obviously,
Yeah.
we will keep traveling in Colombia, so inside Colombia, for a while, and after
we see the other wonders.
we really expect to travel again. Like Africa, we want to explore more Africa because we just touch Africa. We want to visit different countries in Africa, and we want to visit different countries in Asia too. Asia,
yeah.
Asia, yes. We want to visit. Oh, we want to visit many places. But yes, obviously,
with time,
guys, with time.
Yeah. Hopefully, our world is not going anywhere anytime soon, and we don't have any future pandemics.
What is that?
You're also dealing with. He asked about the smell. He said, how are you dealing with the smell? I did a layover at Bombay Airport one time, and the whole airport smelled like feet and armpit. Basically, smelled very, very bad.
Okay.
And I commented, I said, we haven't smelled anything that terrible to that level here.
Okay, there are places like you walk and you feel the no nice smell. You know?
Right.
Yes, there are places like this. And for example, there are places too, like in temples, like everybody needs to take off the shoes, and you can
get it.
Yes, you can get it, but you will say like, look at me,
muerto.
Let people die.
I know, that's funny,
yes,
right?
yes, and there are some people who not use deodorant.
No.
but it's not like in Europe.
You
Europe
think
was more.
That's a good question, man.
Europe was more.
More people don't put deodorant in Europe.
Yes.
It's expensive in Europe, babe.
Because it's
How many pounds for deodorant? Not rupees, pounds.
No, Europe.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Guys, yes, many people don't use deodorant in Europe, so it's like.
Yeah.
But here, okay, there are some, but it's different. I don't know. Okay? We need to explore the subway, because maybe in the subway we need to go.
We need to go with the mask or no mask.
We no mask.
Optional.
We need to breathe deep.
Okay. And then we go to the emergency room. Anyway, I think MG had a question, right? MG had a question. He said, "Thanks for the information. Yes, I speak English." So he speaks English. Great.
Okay.
My Spanish is not good at all. What about Google Translate? You will be fine with Google Translate, so don't worry, MG. He said he really wants to go before June. So I think you'll be fine. Just try to, again.
It will be fine, to be honest. With English, you can manage it good, because there are some people.
Right.
And Google Translate.
It works.
Save life.
It saves lives. But
Oh, yes.
Right, but your time is very MG, if it's a personal thing, learn at least one greeting a day. Just one greeting. Or study Spanish for like maybe 1 minute or 5 minutes a day. Challenge yourself just for that. Or learn one word a day or one greeting a day and practice, right? And then you'll be amazed how much you know by even June.
That's true. This yes. If you know numbers 1 to 10 in Spanish,
You're good.
you don't need more than 1 to 10.
No.
Because after you say 2 and 0, 0, 0,
And people understand, they know what you're saying. Yeah,
so
that's true.
1 to 10 is the basic things.
Right.
What else? No, 1 to 10, no. 0 to 9.
You need to create
be
a you need to
honest.
create
It's
a
0 to 9.
course. You need to create a course about basic Spanish for gringos.
I will do it.
Do it.
I will do it. I will do it, guys.
And I will be your student.
Okay. I will do it. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
I forget. So yes, 0 to 10. What else? You can greetings. Say thank you. How much? What else?
Directions.
Where is? Yes, donde es?
No gracias.
How I can find? No gracias. No thank you. No thank you. Obviously, you can say just thank you.
I know,
or
I know,
ignore.
I
But
know.
if you say no thank you, yeah, okay. What else?
Especially in Cartagena, if you're gonna go there.
Cartagena is crazy. You need to say no thank you all
Oh,
the time.
MG, where are you going in Colombia, brother?
Yes, where is your
let us know
plan?
where you're going,
Yes,
and thank you for coming to our country.
And not be, not be afraid. Not be afraid. You have English, and you have Google Translate.
You'll be fine, bro.
You have everything.
You'll be fine.
Yes, there are many people who talk. There are. Oh, my father is talking.
Oh, he
So
texts me.
this is why.
Okay. He texts me. Oh, okay. Very formal.
My father is talking with Bay in
texts
WhatsApp.
me. Yeah, he texts me. He's like, "What's going on?"
That's funny. That's funny.
Guys, any other questions from India? Our journey.
Or in
It's
general.
been, it's been nice to be here with you guys. We feel alive. We thank you. We want to say thanks to everybody who came on, who smashed the like button. 23 like Michael Jordan, LeBron James. We want to get more likes. Obviously, it's free. Thank you for your positive energy. Happy New Year's. If you have any questions beyond what we talked about, please comment and we can answer. If we don't know the answer, we can find out. Or maybe your question will motivate us to experience a new situation here, right? So any comments, please comment. And any future videos, please support us by watching, commenting, and sharing the video. Please.
Exactly.
Do you want to say anything in Spanish for your Spanish people?
No sé si hay alguien que hable español aquí, díganme. Yeah, because it's not.
I know,
For what?
exactly, I know.
Alguien que hable español.
Exactly.
Okay, I want to say, because obviously we had our notes for
Right,
today,
to talk, but we
know?
kind of deviated a little bit.
So I want to know is we talk about everything. We talk about like meat, yes, like we can
We
eat,
right.
like we can find
We
meat,
can find it.
and the couch is like
Yeah. So
like
no steak here, guys. No steak.
the people obviously protect and care about the
The cows,
animals
you're right.
in general, but the cows are very
Are
like
sacred animals.
yes,
Yeah. So no
exactly.
goat, no cows, only goat and sheep. You'll find that in
And
restaurants.
chicken.
And chicken. Obviously, you'll find vegetarian options a lot faster than a little bit more faster than meat, but meat is also here too. Any other situations? What else? We talked about the traffic,
Okay, we talk about the safety, like we talk like it's safe,
the
but
safety.
there
Yeah.
are something like I forget or we forget. It's about like in some places
Yeah. Let me
when we
get this beer real quick.
when we went inside the
Better.
when we went inside like specific places, they have like the signs like pay attention with your pocket,
Yeah, that's true.
or they communicate with you like pay attention with your
Yeah.
pocket,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but I think this is any like
But
tourist
I
congested area.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So you need to pay attention.
I think MGA had a question regarding cow milk. Yes, so cow milk, you can find cow milk here. What we notice is that powdered milk seems to be the more popular option, maybe the more affordable option. So to answer your question, yes, cow milk is available here.
Okay. Okay. No, I think we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your photo.
Very handsome.
Very handsome boy.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Thank you.
But
Guys,
we never buy milk.
I bought milk. I usually get milk for my coffee
Really?
because I like cream in my coffee.
But this is not the milk like the normal milk.
Yeah, now I have normal milk.
You have?
Yeah, I tried. It's normal.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
Hey guys. I am reading.
I know. Hey guys, I think it would help to also keep in mind the time zones. Normally I'm at work. That's why I'm miss the live. So maybe short lives, 1 in the morning. Laurel, this is on. Thank you for your suggestion. Laurel is suggesting that we have like maybe a quick live in the morning and quick live in the afternoon because the time zone difference. And this is something that we considered because we know we're halfway around the world. It's a different time zone. But I mentioned it. I said, babe, we need to get back to the lives. We need to reconnect. This really gives us energy, and we feel better after we do a live. While we do, it does something positive for us. And I was like, let's just go. Let's just go and see what happens. But thank you for your suggestion.
Yeah.
Maybe in the morning, maybe we can do something, right? Like get up early and do a live while it's, late night for them.
Yes, because
Maybe.
and even I think now when we come back, okay, now no, but soon when we come
Soon.
back to Colombia, we will be normal.
Yeah.
With their life, like more consistent. Because sometimes I think like let's do the live, but for example, right now in India it's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's difficult because sometimes we think about do the live, but
Right.
in Colombia or in
US time.
it's like
Yeah.
2 a.m., 3 a.m. and so no makes sense. So
And
we
also-
say like no.
Sometimes we want to do things here and we have to do things according to the Indian time zone. For example, if we want to go on a tour, we want to explore a city, we have to wake up early. So it's a little bit of a challenge. But thank you for your suggestion. We are going to come back to more structure with the lives, and we are excited for that.
Yeah, this is one goal
Yeah.
for 2023.
For sure. You sure?
I forget the year,
I know
guys.
the year. It's okay.
We
One
are
more
just
question.
new.
Sorry, babe.
Okay,
So
tell me.
one more. It says here, JM is asking, good questions, JM. Thank you for your engagement. How are the grocery stores there? How about how much you spend when you go grocery shopping? And that's a good question. I would say every time we go out, we spend about maybe $20 US, or maybe I would say $15 to $25 US.
But this is talking like to eat.
Yeah, like to get
Sweet.
breakfast things like orange juice, bread, eggs, like
Like we can
Yeah.
eat like almost 1 week with that.
no,
like 3 days.
I would say about 3 days,
Like
for
3
like
days.
maybe like $15 or so, you would be fine for a couple, right? Put it in context. And to answer your question, how are the grocery stores? They're fancy, right? It's clean, it's modern, it looks like what you would see in the US.
Yeah.
Right.
There are like this.
They are like this.
Obviously, there are like the others, like the
And they have
street,
like the
like the
corner stores,
markets,
right? But where we live, it's a decent area, so we go to like the normal, the
supermarket.
normal supermarket. So I hope that answers your question. Very good question. Obviously, some things are cheaper than others. It depends on your taste, but we go for what we're used to getting.
Yes.
Wherever we are in the world. For example, we know we love eggs. We know we love whole wheat bread. We know we're gonna need, maybe some jam and some, coffee stuff, like the normal stuff. So I hope that answers your question. One man do 97. Good to see you too. I think that's a Kenyan flag. Blessings to you, brother or sister,
Yes, this
wherever
is
you're from.
yeah, he's
He's
a man.
Kenyan.
Yes,
Kenyan,
and
awesome,
he's from Kenya. He's very
awesome,
nice. He
awesome.
always see the videos. He comment. Thank you so much to be here
Yeah,
always.
definitely,
And
definitely.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, brother. Thank
Yes.
you. So again, guys, not to repeat ourselves, but we thank you. We hope everybody had a great New Year. We hope that you achieve your goals specific to you, and keep manifesting and keep believing. Whatever that you really want in your heart, it is achievable. We are living testimonies of this. 2 years ago, we were not in this situation. This doesn't mean that we're where we want to be, but it just shows how much we've grown and how much we are growing, right? So whatever it is that you want in your heart, just keep manifesting and keep praying and keep working towards it. Be careful what you say and who you say it to. Stay positive no matter what happens.
Yeah, you need
right?
to be positive.
This is
Always.
just general, advice, and I know that you guys have heard this before, but it may hit differently because you guys are watching us for a reason, right? So, just a little bit of wisdom that we've, tapped into and we share with each other. And, this has really been a driving force for us as far as where we're going and what we want to achieve in 2023.
Yeah, and let's talk about the life stream. I think.
Okay.
What do you think, guys? Like one life per week is okay, or two?
I don't know.
I think one is okay.
I think one, because we've been inconsistent because of travel. So if we can do one, I think the bigger challenge is tapping into a time where we connect with more of the audience. But I realized what happened, and we spoke about this as far as engagement. You mentioned something about we want to get more people in the live, but maybe it's because of the name change and people are not getting the notifications.
Yes, I really think that.
And this is something that we're gonna work on our end to really help, because Bay has a decent following, and we're grateful for the 14, for the 20 of you, for the 25 that are here with us, but we want to connect with 50, 100, right? Minimum more. So we are working hard behind the scenes to correct what may be broken, whether it's algorithm, visibility, whatever, so we can connect more and share more and learn more from you guys.
Exactly. I was organizing that. What is the name for that? The brush?
Oh, you're getting ready for my beard.
Yes, I
Beautiful.
will organize your beard.
Exactly. This is mandatory.
You see how I organize?
This is sexy.
You need to pay for that,
Thank you, babe. Guys, have a wonderful morning, night, wherever you're from. Happy New Year to everybody who, celebrated the New Year. Blessings where you're from, Guyana, Kenya, Baltimore, US, wherever,
Colombia.
Wakanda, it doesn't matter.
India.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your good energy. That alone is enough. We don't even get that enough in the world as we speak. So thank you, really, really thank you. And, we're on to bigger and better things, in 2023.
Exactly. So, see you soon, guys.
See you soon.
In our next live stream. Next week.
The next week. Amen.
Yes. Amen. Blessings, guys.
Blessings.
Thank you for your support.
Let's give them a Wakanda forever, like this.
Oh my God, babe, it's creative now.
Wakanda forever. Blessings,
but
Clint.
I am Indian now.
Yeah, you are 15% Indian.
Guys, namaste.
Namaste. Ciao.